all-time ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ozzie Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The line of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with a base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
The other way, could be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third. Ryan Howard, the next Cub to hit, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Going to count 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Slater, the runner at third. Brett over at second. Howard at first with no outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball.
Got him swinging. And that is a big first out. And next for the Cubs, Adam Dunn. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
On the ground, out to short. 2 up, 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman hits it in the air. Dunn heads towards it. He's got it, and that ends the inning.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out. Rhyme on a song loud, put my words in style. Find out why my people are crying out. Reach out with.
Back here at Citi Field, Brandon Drury to the plate. The pitch. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. One up, one down. Now Cal Raleigh. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Adames makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Ozzie Smith.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Two out, space is empty. Bounce to the right side. Marte whips it to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. Out to center. Slater in pursuit. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The Cubs up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Here's George Springer.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dunn makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Austin Slater stands in. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's in there. And that is strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Drifts towards it. One away. So up now for Chicago, George Brett. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And a base hit. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he
looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. So first and second with 1 gone. David Justice the next to hit. To Adames, that's 1. Over to first, that's 2. Nicely done. And we're back. Now Machado up here. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Slowly on the ground to short. Smith zips it across. And a quick out number 1. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner edges away at second. Runner goes again. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it is gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball.
2-2 down.
2-2 on the way. Out of line, out towards center. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those group hits to get a knock sometimes.
Beltre stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. 2 outs. In there. And so now 1-2. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now back here in Queens. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adam Dunn. And that's outside. Ball 1. Dunn, multi-time All-Star. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2024. Next offering in there for a strike. And to count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And he swings through that ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Next offering is down low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for bottom of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Juan Soto now. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Slider misses outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read, and
there's 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a new inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand, has to hurry. On target, he got him. Nice play. Austin Slater, the next Cub to hit. That's in for a strike.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. You see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit weakly on the ground. Beltre. Throw to first is in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Brett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. The wind and the pitch. That one missed. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. To first. Brett out on the play. Out. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one ripped to left. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hard on the ground to first. Howard takes it to the bag. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Out to short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ryan Howard. And the slider just misses. Fastball for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that's in there at the knees. Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The Mets up by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll... And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch. The other
new pitcher on now, Madison Bumgarner. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Charlie Morton up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Willie Adames stands in.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Queens. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps lift a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
That misses, and that's ball one. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. The Cubbies trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a 4-pitch walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let it go.
Foul ball there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Chicago, Ozzie Smith. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last. Half of the 7th, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Dunn ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And that one is lifted in the air. Slater sizes this one up, and there's one down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, left side. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Drury gets it to first. That ends the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now 5-1. You're watching Mets baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Austin Slater. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
And now 2-0. And another ball. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
So a man aboard, and next for the Cubs, George Brett. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. That misses. 1 and 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And George makes the grab, and there's one down. Man at first, Ryan Howard, the next Cub to hit. Foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. The Cubs down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slider for a strike. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Justice stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Double play ball to second. The throw to second. Double play. They can't seem to break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Bumgarner back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Beltre stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for the Mets, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. Brett makes the play. That's out number 2. Here's Juan Soto. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Slater gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and here is Adam Dunn. In for a strike. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Popped up. Beltre makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. He's 2 outs away. And next is the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. A double play to end it. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 runs on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors.
Bebiendo, yo me siento bacano. Yeah, mi cuello está frío.